Hello again everyone, Gang is here of course. This time I'm in a KV5, I'm in a tier 9 battle and I'm a Malinovka. Now I'm gonna pause it at the beginning bit because I want to talk about my options really. As I said, it's a tier 9 game, so I'm not top tier. And it's Malinovka, which is not the best map for a huge tank with no view range and no camo and a non-snipey gun. There's kind of two things I can do. One thing would be to trundle along, get on the hill. And the other thing is to YOLO down here. And, you know, clear out all of this area. And then try and push into the enemy base that way. Now, going to the hill is kind of, you know, less risky. Because, well, crossing the field here at the beginning, it's risky as fuck, especially with Isu around. But I feel like going on the hill is going to take me forever. I'm lazy, so that's already a minus point. And the thing is that it's not a tier 8 game, so even if I get to the hill, if there's an M1 or 3, I'm in a bad position. Centurion who knows how to play, I'm looking bad. T-5041 can nearly kill me with a clip. So that's why I decided that anyway, I just want to push over here and try and get some spotting off. And some damage off too, and just see how the battle develops. Wow, let me pause that 1 second, that's way too loud, at least for me, probably for you too. I have no idea why. Yeah, that's better. Wow. Anyway, don't run on hill, go back at base, whatever. Yeah, so I decide to start pushing along. Not exactly the only one. We have a... Yeah, this is gonna... Anyway, there's a WZ 1v1 down there? Or is it actually 1v2? That's a 1v2. They look so similar. He dropped down. They have a T-5041 and an IS-3 going in that area, which is a not very standard move. I managed to get across completely full life. I don't even think I got shot at, which is rather lucky. I had a decent spawn for doing what I did, which helped me for sure. WZ122 gets taken out from behind. And now there's still quite a lot actually left around here for me to deal with. I thought I could penetrate him there because he's showing his side at quite a large angle, but my shot gets absorbed by the tracks. Get a bit unlucky there, hit the outside part of the bike and not the part I wanted to hit. So I end up bouncing. I can manage to go through the side of the T-5041, and he goes forward, like extremely forward. I want to talk about that real quick. Now, basically, what was happening before was there was a T-5041 out in the open shooting my guy there and blah blah blah, trying to shoot me once. And an IS-3. Suddenly the T-5041 drives forward here into this cover like he's obviously reloading. That's my opinion right now. He is obviously reloading. So what I want to do is I want to use that period of time to put pressure on the IS-3. And as soon as the T-5041 is reloaded, which takes a bit over 30 seconds, so I'll have to gauge that, I'll then try and get back into cover. Now I do another bad shot on the IS-3, so I wiggle, 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 shoot on the move. You notice that he was aiming for more than 7 seconds. I didn't even shoot, like, I managed to shoot him before he shoot me, and I had a reload to do. He was just aiming. And that's because of my wiggling. So wiggling is really powerful. Now I start thinking that T-5041 should be reloaded rather soon. So I retreat into cover, so I have fire support in case he tries to push me. And there he is, going out again. He's going out kind of backwards, which is a bit stupid because he's got better armor at the front, but it's actually not that bad because it allows him to get into cover much faster. Get unlucky there, miss the pike of the IS-3 and just hit the water behind him. You see, I keep drawing forwards and backwards a bit, because basically what I want the enemies to do is shoot me when I'm moving and whatever, so that I can then go out and put 2 shots into them. Now I managed to track the IS-3 in a position where you can't even shoot me back. I do a bad shot there in the end, but yeah. T-5041 reloading again. Go forward, go for the lower plate, it's a much safer penetration than the upper plate. get an unlucky bounce on the turret, I guess. But it doesn't really matter, as I take him out nonetheless. Now, while I've cleared out the IS-3 and the T-5041 with the support of my team, the fight is going on the hill, but it's looking rather bad. There is an M103, a Lorraine, a T-34. While our team is a bit too far back and very spread out. Now there's a VK coming for me. I managed to track him in the open. Hoping that my team is going to get some damage into him. Which it does. And now he was full life when he was coming for me. And I only had to put 2 shots into him in the end. Which is rather a nice success for me. And next there's also a super Pershing. I seem to be really famous in this game. I get unlucky there bouncing, but he just rams me. You don't ram a KV5 in a super Pershing. Like, no. Like, no. Or to make it even more simple, don't ram a KV5. Like, unless you don't have any ammunition left, there's basically no reason. Or KV5 is like on 1 HP. You would ram KV5. Tiger 2 is actually in a really good position because he's only showing like a millimeter of his lower plate, like you can see right there. It's a tiny strip which I was trying to go for, and it was even harder because I was trying to go for it through bushes. Anyway, the WZ pops up, put a shot into him, and now it's just basically a free-for-all. We have our T-54 and AMX 175 pushing forwards, spotting everything, and I'm just slowly moving up because, you know, the closer I am, the more my shots are gonna hit and penetrate, and shooting the enemies. Basically, KV5 was the tip of a spear which created an opening, and then all the foot soldiers came in and took advantage of it. You could see that actually Louis's armor isn't bad if it's getting shot at 550 meters by a 160 pen gun. Which is kind of irony, because that is the definition of bad, more or less. And some of those, like, that's just unlucky. Really, the side at no angle, even at this distance, it should penetrate. But yeah, that Louis did not have the best time ever. And I track him again and again and again. And yeah, I actually get one more shot into him. Now there's only M103 left. I'm gonna proceed to cap. I'm not gonna run after an M103 who's on a hill. He 2 shots me anyway, like I wouldn't even probably get damage into him if he's full down waiting for me to come up. So while I'm capping happily, let's have a look at the post-game stats. I got an ace tanker. I did not get any other glorious medal. However, still really like this battle for 2 reasons. One, I actually did a decent amount of damage, 3,800 more or less, which in my opinion it's okay in the KV5. It's okay. Oh, you know, you're happy when you achieve it. It's not an epic result. But I also did 3,683 spotting damage, which is a rather epic result in my opinion. Well, not spotting damage, assisted damage, of course, as it's called nowadays. But same thing, which is both due to the VK and yeah, the IS-3 which I tracked, the VK I tracked and I spotted, and the Louvre I tracked, and the Tiger 2 I spotted, and maybe even the WZ I spotted, and so on and so on. So that's a really positive result for me there. Otherwise, yeah, I managed to earn 142,000 raw credits out of which nearly 130,000 entered my bank, which just shows you how with premium account, I mean, even without, you know, without I would have earned 80k, but with premium account, how much money you can earn with these tier 8 special matchmaking tanks, especially those which have low ammunition costs, or when you get spotting damage, because spotting damage is, you know, free credits because you don't have to pay for ammunition or anything. But like the JAK-TAG 88, the Super Pershing, I think the FCM, and the KV5 have rather low ammunition cost compared to the damage they do. So you earn more per shot, basically, in the end, than the I6 or T-34. I don't know about the Löwe, in all honesty, which is a nice bonus. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Was Genghis, bye bye.